Talladega.
Yes.
Yep. How many laps is qualifying?
7.
Oh, fuck. What lap are y'all on?
Lap 2.
Alright. Alright. Don't you start with that shit.
Hello?
Hello?
Ooh.
Did y'all finish qualifying?
Yeah.
Alright.
What?
I just wasn't hearing anything.
Dude, I never hit over 8 grand in fucking fourth gear in RPMs.
Alright.
I was just fucking going like 175 the whole time.
Yes, boop. Boop. Yo. Let me know when you send invites and when the timer hits 0. Oh, that's gonna be fun for the starting lineup. Send me the starting lineup. Alright. Alright.
this, third, and so on. Fourth, fifth, I'm moving. Yeah, I'm making it for Bobby. Good.
He's making a new lobby. You gotta make a new lobby to be able to turn black flags on. Yep, join us so you get the invite because we're gonna do a parade lap to get everybody in line and give Emerson a chance to get into the race. The third place car is going to the back, so everybody will move one spot. So if you said you were 8th, you'll be 7th.
You'll be 12th, Randall. I'll be 13th. Alright, we paused for a second. We had to take a phone call real quick. Yeah, that's for the race. Yep, I'm still here.
Everybody in this party in the race lobby?
Yep. I believe so. Is everybody in my party in the...
Yep, I am.
Yep.
Yeah, he's 14th. You'll move up. Yeah. That's what I'm doing too. You'd go up to 3rd.
Nope. Everybody good with their starting spots?
Yep.
We're good to go.
Test. Hello, YouTube. Test. Hello, YouTube.
Alright, we're loading in Emerson.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Yeah, we're loading. Sorry.
Alright. You're good. I also didn't have a spoob on speaker, so that was also my fault. Hopping in and starting up the stream. Yep, I was just told my party. Hopping in. Here we go. In 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's big. It's bad. It's Talladega. Welcome to Talladega Super Speedway for the Sugarland Shine 250 here for the Veedverks Gunman Truck Series. We're working on a pace lap here to get these 18 drivers in their order and underway. And this will not be an attempt.
Let Spoob know that Randall lost server.
Randall
Somebody lost
server.
connection.
Scooby. Alright, we're gonna restart the lobby. Well, we had to restart a new lobby.
Yeah, because
So, as soon as Scooby gets it all set up, we'll get going here again. Is that the key? Everybody needs to get the fourth gear? Is that what you just said, Emerson? Is that the key? Everybody has to get the fourth gear? I haven't either. Alright, there's the invite. I'll send some out here right quickly as soon as I get in. Alright.
I'm 12th.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't hear you barely at all that time.
Oh wow, my mic was muted that whole time. Yeah, I was saying I think as long as you cross the start finish line, like when you get control of your car, you start driving, and once you cross the start finish line, I believe that's when the game recognizes you.
Did everybody get an
Cross the start
invite?
finish line.
Everybody in my party get an invite?
Yeah, I did.
Alright. We're all good to go.
Is Boob still in here?
I gotta fall back one.
Nada. Okay.
Kanata, eh? Are you good with Canadians, Doug?
Yeah, I got no problem with Canadians.
I don't
I
know.
got no problem with
On
anybody till they have a problem with me.
all right.
That's right, goddammit. If you just hate them all equally right off the bat, everything's straight up.
Has
Yeah, I
has
don't care who
Boob
you are
started
until
the
you
timer?
start acting the fool.
No, it's still paused.
All right. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
That was a pain in the ass. Okay, let me unpause this.
We're unpausing.
Let me know once you hit 0.
Once again, we're into a pace lap. 85 pace speed. Really need to get up to at least 70 right away. That way we don't lag out.
Get up
I
to
think it's if
70
you cross
so
the
you
start
have
finish line.
Just said you got one point, so I just went live, so
30 seconds.
Thank you, 30 seconds.
$15.
10 seconds.
5,
5.
0.
Alright, now
Alright.
you jump in up.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's roll this.
All right. Here we go.
Pace lap. We're doing a pace lap. Get it up above 70 and get across the start finish line before you really try to do anything.
6, 5, 4, 3. She's big. She's bad.
You said 75?
The Talladega Super Speedway. Here we are.
85 is pace speed.
Tuesday night
85.
once again for the Veedverks Gunman Truck Series race. We have 18 drivers ready to take the green here in Talladega, Alabama. We're going 47 laps around a 2.66 mile super speedway. It's going to be a fun one. These drivers, they're about to take off on a formation lap, and once they're all gridded up and ready to go, we will roll to the restart zone and we will get to racing shortly. So as these drivers get themselves lined up, let's go through our starting lineup. Row 1, we have the 17 of Malenko and the 20 of Danny. In row 2, we got the 54 of Dan and the 15 of Spoo. I believe the 54 is dropping back. So that would put the 27 of Taco to 4th place. Row 3, we have the 2 of Mafia and the 3 of Doug. Row 4, we've got the 13 of Bud.
Yep, he's good.
And I don't know who's 9th. The 88 of Prattman will start to his outside. Row 5, we have the OT of Addy and the 44 of Devin. Row 6, we have the 32 of Race and the 34 of Barnett. Behind them, we will have the 52 of Freak and the 33 of Corey. The next row, we got the 18 of Party People
Yep, we're all good.
and the 22 of Clutch. And rounding out the rear will be the 54 truck of Dan. He falls to the
We're
rear of the
going green,
grid.
Going green.
Here we go. Everybody's lined up and ready to go. 17 trucks. They're going to be led to the green by truck number 17 for 47 laps. Here we go. Double wide, ready to go. These fans are on their feet. It's time to go. Veedverks Gunman Truck Racing in Alabama. Green flag is in the air. We're racing at the Talladega Super Speedway. Down the back stretch they go. Malik already lined up with his team owner in that 15 truck of Spoob. We got Mafia right there in third. This inside lane is really starting to get formed up here in the early parts of this race. I think that's the first lap under green. Got a couple trucks working the outside there. I believe that's the 27 and the 88 truck. That is Taco and Prattman. Working the outside lane, and now Prattman finds himself in line. Here comes the 33 of Corey to pit lane. Now the 88 of Prattman having a little help from the 18. The 18 of Party People, and now the 52 of Freak joins up that outside lane trying to get formed up here. We work lap number 2 under green. We got more people jumping up to the top lane. We got the 13 of Bud, the 44 of...
It's Devin in the 44.
Devin and the 32 of Race. All lined up on that outside lane, and now the 2 of Mafia looking to the outside. Maybe he's going to challenge for the lead here. He has no help at the moment, and now that inside line starting to freight train him. The 02 of Addy goes by. The 20 of Danny also goes by, so that's the top 3 right there. We got Malenko, Spoob, Danny, the top 3. The top 5 starting to break away now. We have the 02 of Addy in 4th, the 3 of Doug in 5th, and now the top 6 with the 52 of Freak in 6th. Now clear of that outside lane. Now 4 trucks on that outside lane. Still 4 trucks as one drops down, another one will join back up. We got 5 trucks working that outside lane led by the 88 of Prattman. He's got the 2 of Mafia, the 13 of Bud, the 44 of Devin, and the 27 of Taco, all working that outside lane with him. Right now they're still battling to the outside of Party People. Sat 7th right now on the inside lane. Barnett now leading the outside lane. Now Freak leading that outside lane. There's a lot of momentum starting up top. Malenko still leads the inside lane with Spoob on his back bumper. And we got teammates in the 20 and the 02 working together. That's Danny and Addy. And here comes the 52 of Freak. He's got a huge train of trucks behind him. Trying to make it 3 wide back there. The 32 of Race slides up the track. We're still double wide here at Talladega. The 02 of Addy kind of falling out of line. Doug nice enough to let him back in as that outside lane still trying to form up. Now the 02 joins them. That's Addy trying to becoming a traitor to that inside lane. Now it'll work to the outside of Doug. And he slides up the track big time. It's going to kill the momentum for that outside lane. The 88 of Prattman desperately trying to find a way to his inside. And now the Hornet's Nest is starting to stir back there. They're 3, maybe 4 wide. And now the 88 leads a trio with the 13 and the 27 with him. Now the 02 falls back in line, and that inside line is dead. That outside line. The inside lane is going strong as everybody's in the inside line. The 18 of Party People, the lone wolf up top.
No.
There's Mafia and Barnett. They're working together now, trying to form that outside lane once again. They pick up the 32 of Race. Up front, it's still Malenko and Spoob, led by Danny in 3rd, Doug in 4th. Now Dan making his way into the top 5 in that 54 truck. Now that outside lane starting to pick up some steam. Here comes the 52 up high. And off we go! The big one at Talladega! The 27, the 88!
The 20 lagged like a motherfucker.
The 87. Big time to
Somebody
race back to
lagged.
the start-finish line.
Yeah, it was the 20 truck.
The 20 truck lag. Spooby. being told you checked up because there was an issue.
Still no caution. I guess that large accident did
caution
not
or no?
warrant.
Alright, no caution, no caution.
No caution on the speedway. That is crazy. I guess
There's only
this
2
first
laps
stage
to
is
go.
coming to the conclusion. Yep, I hear 2 laps to go in this stage, so we're coming around to the last lap in stage 1, led by Malenko. Now, Danny working to the outside of Spoob. Now below the double yellow line goes the 20 truck. He files back in line.
Final lap.
The Malenko continues to lead the trio up front. Danny desperately trying to find a way around the 15 truck of Spoob, but Spoob isn't going to lead that tailgater, so he does. He goes to the outside of Malenko. 2 wide coming to the start-finish line here in the tri-oval. The 15 will not get any help. The 20 of Danny sticks to the tailgate of the 17, and Malenko will win stage 1, leading every lap since the drop of the green. Nice finishes for each position throughout the rest of the field. 2 and 3 wide for many positions back there. So it looks like it'll be the 17, either the 15 or the 20, and then either the 22 and the 34, the 5 drivers getting stage points here at the end of stage 1. So now we get a moment to catch our breath. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. They give us a lot of support to run this series. It would mean a lot if you had shown them the same support. Here we go. We're lined up double wide and ready to go for stage number 2. The 32 of Race takes over the race lead. I assume he did not pit or took a short pit stop. Now leads this race. Boob and Malenko trying to get that outside lane formed up, and the 20 car truck cannot hold a line in second place. And there goes the 32 truck dropping to the inside, now relinquishing the lead to the 20 truck of Danny. And now we're double wide up front. Malenko leading the outside lane, and they're chugging hard. Danny leading the inside lane, help with Barnett, the 52 of Freak, the 44 of Devin. Now Malenko not getting the help he needs. He's trying to side draft the inside lane, and now Spook goes to his outside. Now they're going 3 and 4 wide in the middle of the pack. Here we go. The outside lane now led by the 34 of Barnett. The 20 of Danny will still lead that inside lane. The 13 of Bud pushing up the track, almost putting the 2 of Mafia into the outside wall. Outside lane with less trucks, still hanging tough on that outside. They only got 4 trucks formed up on that outside lane and about 6 or 7 on the inside. Now the 34 Barnett edges out the 20 of Danny through the tri-oval, and the Barnett will take the lead there. The 52 trying to side draft the 20. Now Malenko stuck up on the outside by himself as the 52 and the 34, they leave him to dry. The 22 of Clutch, the 88 of Prattman to his tailgate, and now the 44 of Devin looking to the outside. Now here comes the 20. Everybody's shifting up as there's a lap truck of the 32 of Race. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Contact being made between the 44 and the 20. Now the 3, or the 3 gets hit into the 17, and around goes the 3, but everybody else keeps it straight. These lap trucks, they will do wonders for you in the middle of the pack. Here goes the 44 truck of Devon to the outside. No help of the top 4, top 5. Malenko and Spoob still sticking to each other.
Getting pretty bad. Taco, your lag is getting bad.
Now 3 wide in the middle of the pack. 4 now leading the outside lane now. Very little momentum. The 52 under the double yellow line trying to take over that second spot. He will shove the 22 out of line.
No, I wasn't second.
Well, that is correct. The 52 was up top. I guess that was then the Addy trying to force the 52 under the double yellow. Kind of not working to his advantage. Contact in the back. Everybody's hanging tough. The 54 of Dan being very aggressive to find a way around the 27 truck.
Randall keep it on the bottom off the
inside, and here comes the 33 of Corey. That inside line still being led by Garnett and Freak up front. Danny in third. And now Dan gets forced under the double yellow by the 27. Now he's dropping back. '27's got an issue. Heard something about 27 truck having lag earlier. Truck under the double yellow line files his way back in line. I believe that was the 02 of Addy. Dan will make himself at home behind the 13 truck of Bud.
Somebody wake me up on this 30 road.
Up front, R.L. Barnett continues to lead in that 34 truck as we come into the waning moments of stage number 2. Coming off of turn 4, we have a couple of trucks working to the outside lane, trying to get something formed up. That's the 15 of Spoob, the 02 of Addy, trying to get stuff working out there. Nothing's happening. Got the 44 truck also kind of at the tail end of the draft, or maybe losing it now. 44 has definitely lost the draft. Nobody making a move.
One. Last lap right now.
So here we come through turns 3 and 4. Coming to the end of stage number 2. Who's going to get it? The 34 Barnett leading up front. Through the trial, no contest. It'll be the 34 Barnett, the 52 of Freak, the 27 of Taco, edging out the 20 of Supansky for
You're
fourth.
welcome, Randall.
I believe the 17 of Malenko edged out for fifth. So, it's been the tale of two stages. Stage 1 was hectic, stage 2 was calm. What are we gonna get in stage number 3? Well, we'll find out. We'll give these guys a little breather. We'll line them double wide, and we'll try it once again for stage 3 here at Talladega. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. And here we go. We're lined up double wide and ready to go here at Talladega for the final stage here for the Veedverks Gunman Truck Series race in the Sugarland Shine 250. We're racing at Dega. The 52 of Freak will lead them to green. The 20th Supansky now edging out the 34 Barnett. Supansky up the second.
Man, he needs to be on the whole fucking line to push, though.
Now the 52 of Freak. He leaves the inside lane, giving the 20 truck wide open to the race leader. Can the 52 rally back on the outside? Here comes the 20 of Supansky. Huge push from the inside lane. Side by side out of 4. Side by side, two of us are finish line and too close to call. Who led that lap? The 13 of Butt, the 17 of Malenko, all giving good push on the inside. Now the 2 of Mafia in the sucker hole. And there's contact back there. The 2 of Mafia trying to hold on to it. Somehow keeps it under control. We right on board with the 88 of Prattman as we're in the eye of the storm right now. Oh, contact in the middle of the field. The 13 truck into the grass. Everybody trying to merge back up. 3 and 4 wide in the middle of the pack.
He's lagging again. Taco's lagging again.
The 20 of Supansky out front. No help. The 17 of Malenko had no choice but to find the tailgate of the 20 truck, and now the 18 truck all the way to the apron of the track. The Supansky leads over Malenko, Dan, Addy, and Clutch, your top 5.
What lobby's racing?
The 54 Dan worked to the outside lane and has no friends up there. Hung out to dry the 54 Dan. And now to the inside goes the 17 of Malenko. The 20 of Supansky left the inside lane, and now he follows back up front. That was close. He had a lead change nearly up front, and I guess Malenko either let up or Supansky was aggressive to get back down. Up top we have Spoob and the 44 of Devin working the outside lane. Malenko all over the tailgate to Supansky, same with Addy to Malenko. Clutch, and now Freak up to 5th. Truck under the double line. A lot of jostling for position. Everybody trying to merge and file in the holes.
No, he's a traitor.
And now the 88 of Pratt, man, desperately trying to hold on to the draft here, and I don't think he's going to.
There ain't nobody up there.
Now to 52 of Freak. Poking up high. Files back in line. Here comes the 15 of Spoob. Huge move to the outside lane. No help. Now to 17 of Malenko joins him. The 33 of Corey's up there. There's a 44 truck hard into the outside wall. Or that was a 34 truck, my bad. Everybody files back in line. No, not a lot of help up on that outside lane. Supansky now continues to lead with this posse behind him of Addy and Clutch. The three joined at the hip when they came into the series. 52 of Freak of Aaron 4th. And that's the 3 of Doug now working his way into 5th. Big help from the 17 of Malenko behind him, the 15 of Spoob. And out to the outside goes the 02 of Addy as the 20 of Supansky having a hard time holding a line up front, and he will somehow get back in front of the 02 truck. Addy with very aggressive drafts to the 20 truck that's in front of him. Getting him out of shape. Here comes the 17 of Malenko. Big push from the 15 of Spoob. Nobody goes with him. If everybody behind the 15 had gone with the 15 to the outside lane, they would have had more muscle on the outside lane than the inside lane. Trucks around and in the grass in the back.
Caution's out, run it back.
Caution on the speedway. Trucks on pit road.
If you do a pit
Huge
stop and you
contact
lose a lap,
with
you're a lap down. If you're in now, come
Now
back out
racing
right
back
away.
to the caution. The 20 of Supansky leads right now. The 02 of Addy, the 22 of Clutch, they're not going to leave. The 20 truck here comes the 33 of Corey poking to the outside. No help. Now the 52 of Freak looks.
Leader's got it.
And somebody came out of the pit lane and got stuck a lap down.
Is what? What's the first question? Who said that? Taco? Bud? Bud said he was one of the cars involved. Bud said he was one of the cars involved.
First caution of the day here
Pits are
at
closed.
the Talladega
Pits
Super
are
Speedway.
closed.
Pit road will be closed this time around as drivers have to reline up from this accident happening in the midst.
Pit road is open. Pit road is
Green flag
open.
pit stops. Pit road will now be open by race control. And a lot of drivers got some advantage there from when the caution came out. They will be able to cycle up front, and we will have a whole new gang at the front of the field here. The 34 of RL Barnett takes over the race lead here. A busy pit lane. I don't think any other drivers
13,
stayed out.
did you hit any 40 before you hit the... Who? 2? No, he just T-boned the 2. So 13 to the back, or
Out of the pit lane they come, the 20 to 52, the 22, VO2, 17 to 3. I'm sorry, the 17 and the 33, and the 15 and the 44. Barnett took the wave around. That's where he will be coming around. So up front, we will still have the 20 of Danny Sipansky leading.
he said go ahead, he took the wave around. Who is that? Who took the wave around?
Randall.
Randall. We are good to go this time by.
So for call from race control, we are good to go to racing here at Talladega, working our first manual caution of the evening here for the Veedverks Gunman Truck Series here at Talladega for the Sugarland Shine 250. Here we go. Everybody's lined up and ready to go. Here we go, revving up to gears we go. The 20 of Sipansky leads him to green. Big push from the 22 of Clutch. The 33 of Corey joining in on that with the 15 of Spoob. The 4 car in the inside lane. I only speak of the inside lane because that outside lane fell to pieces faster than Nature Valley Bar. Here comes the 22 of Clutch poking outside. Here comes the 33 of Corey. Strong push from the 15 of Spoob. Now Corey up high. He's going to have some help from the 15. Or not. Spoob contemplating whether to go outside or down low. He kind of fouls behind the 20. Danny making contact with the 33 of Corey. And now Spoob commits to up high. Help from the 52 now. Doug on the inside in second, trying to make it work. Sipansky not getting the help he needs. Here goes the 33 to the race lead. The 52 of Freak trying to clear the 20 of Sipansky. They're chugging hard on that outside with 3 trucks. Trying as they may, the 52 will not clear the 20, and there's no help up there besides those guys. And now the 52 clears in front of the 20. Here comes the 15 of Spoob, and Corey stays up there. Now Corey's going to have the help of the 87 truck. The 87, that's Controller Hog, who now files to the middle. Corey's trying to fall back. Controller got Dan and Mafia behind him. Malenko trying to maybe peek to the outside, stays in line. Now here comes Mafia back to the inside lane. Everybody filing in line, and now Corey drops to the back. Way up high goes the 20 of Supansky. Can't hold a line, and it's starting to prove true there. Getting hung out to dry. Now the 88 of Prattman, he gets shoved out high. Comes back in line, the 54 of Dan now suffers. 32 of Race up there as well, the 87 of Controller, they're starting to form the outside lane. Here comes the 33 of Corey.
Spooky.
Up front, the 15 of Spoob leads over to 52 of Freak. VO2 of Addy. No, the 3 of Doug, the 02 of Addy. Then the 17 of Malenko. And shoved down low. I believe that's the 54 truck has to find his way back in line. And he does so. The 88 truck now getting shoved out by the 2 of Mafia. Nobody making friends out here. Here comes, I believe that's the 2 of Mafia working to the outside. No help here. The 22 of Clutch will leave him out to dry. Here comes the 13 of Bud trying to close the hole. The 02 of Addy peaks up high. The 17 of Mal stays put. Everybody knows to tail on the inside line. And now Mafia gets shoved out of line as Dan was shoved under the WR line on the straightaway into the corner. The 2 truck had to move up high to leave some room for the 54 truck. And it ended up costing him some positions. Spook continues to lead up front. 52 of Freak, 3 of Doug, 02 of Addy, 17 of Malenko, your top 5. Up high now to 54 of Dan. Trying to get around the 22 of Clutch so you can try to work with the 17 of Mal. Those are 2 teammates separated by the 22 of Clutch, trying to work with one another. Nose to tail logging laps here at the Talladega Super Speedway. Now that outside lane starting to get to work in here. The 54 of Dan leading, the 33 of Corey, the 88 of Prattman. Trying to get something going up high. Everybody kind of files back in line, back to single file racing. 33 of Corey up there, now the 3 of Doug. Shows he's grown a pair. Nobody to go with him. Now the 02 of Addy moving into third, and now Doug gets sent to the sucker hole. The 88 of Prattman up high. 17 of Mal up to 4th, that moves Clutch into 5th. Bud into 6th as Taco takes over the 7th spot. And as quick as I say that, there goes the I believe that was the 87 truck who went up high. And that was the 33 truck who had went up high. And now something's starting to form up here. You have the 87 of Controller, who was leading nicely formed outside lane to kind of start a chug. Here comes the 13 to pit lane. Spinning under braking. Wheel hopping under braking. 13 truck wheel hops are trying to get to pit road, and he was given the black flag.
Leader's pitting this next time by.
The leader's pitting, so this means we're in the range for green flag pit stops, and pit road's about to get busy. So here we go, Spoob leading, and I'm most likely we're gonna see the 17 and the 54 peel off with him, along with a few others. Here we go off of turn 4. Everybody comes to the pit lane here. Here we go. Who can come to pit road without wrecking? Contact in the back, but everybody's trying to make it. And everybody does. And a huge pack for green flag pit stops here at Talladega. Let's see who can make it. Let's see who didn't speed. And you'll know who speeds, who sped on the pit road by what time did they come out in relation to everybody else who pitted. And the 44 of Devin leads him off pit lane. We'll have the 54, 87, the 88, the 17, the 52, and that means I believe a lot of people either took 4 tires or got black flag. So Doug leading another group off the pit lane. And what happened here is very plausible to happen under green flag pit stops, where everybody's kind of in little clusters. The 54 of Dan, I believe, is taking over the race lead now. Or will cycle out as the theoretical leader once everybody has cycled through. I believe that's the 33 getting passed for position now. So I believe Dan is cycled out to be the theoretical leader over the 87 of Controller Hog and the 44 of Devin.
More flags.
And no more cautions. We're reaching the end of this race. Let's see if this large cluster of trucks have anything to do. It's 4v3 right now. Can the 88 of Prattman lead the 17 of Malika, the 52 of Freak, and the 33 of Corey? That's a good bunch of drivers right there. Those 4, they can lock nose to tailgate. It's gonna be close. I don't know if they're gaining at a pace good enough, because again, the 3 in front of them are still drafting. And I believe this is 4 laps to go here.
2.
2 laps to go. Up front, Dan leads Controller and Devin. Does anybody have anything for the 54? And now the 87 is kind of backing off the back tailgate of the 54 truck, trying to get a run. Here we go, the final lap at Talladega for the Veedverks Gunman Truck Series underway. Controller getting a nice run. Is probably going to have the help of the 44 truck here. They go up high. And they 87 of Controller's got help. Dan does not. Controller, what does he do here? It's the last lap. He ditches the 44. Now can Dan draft the 87 enough to try to get around him? The 44 gets back in line as the Dan, I guess, had let out trying to get a draft. No, he's falling back. He's done. He's out of gas. And the 87 to the inside goes the 44. Devin, they make contact. And the 87 of Controller Hog will win in the photo finish. Controller Hog takes the dub in Talladega over the 44 of Devin, the 88 of Prattman, the 17 of Mountain, the 52 of Freak, the 33 of Corey. Your top 6. This race had everything. This race had
top 3 jump
hectic racing. This race had calm single file racing. And in the end it came down to pit strategy. Race had it all, and hopefully we will end up talking to Controller, Devin, and Prattman in the next few minutes.
Hey.
All this controller gonna do is.
Controller can't hear anybody. How is he gonna do this?
Alright, so y'all three who will be doing post-race interviews, make sure you have your party audio